Hello, my loves, and welcome back to Hull and Ellison's I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. It's a bit of a mouthful, isn't it, that title? Very cool, though. Again, I urge you to go read the short story, the collection. It's very, very good. It's one of the nastiest, one of the darkest, one of the most unpleasant science fiction horror stories ever written. It's very good. It's very, very good. Now, let's see if this is going to work, because I have read that there is a bug in this game which sometimes prevents the guy with the bag from leaving, which is not good. Let's see, shall we? Nope, he's still here. That's fine. I will do something else in that instance. This is the way to the food store, I think. Yes, so if I give this thing here to the gentleman, I think that gives me a chance to do something. So there you go. Oh, I've got to... Oh, okay. Cool. Okay.
I think he wants me to put my fruit into a basket.
Okay. I'll do that. Okay. So...
I coughed up blood the last time I bit into this fruit.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. It was not good, was it, Benny?
I coughed up blood the last time I bit into this fruit.
So what do we do? So give... Yeah, give fruit to Sentry. No? Okay, fine.
I think he wants me to put my fruit into a basket.
Well, I'm sure I can do that. Walk to the food baskets. And... so we can't maybe just use...
I coughed up blood the last time I bit into this fruit. I coughed up blood the last time I bit into this fruit.
Yeah, I know you did, man.
I coughed up blood the last time I bit into this fruit.
Okay, so what do we do with it?
I coughed up blood the last time I bit into this fruit.
Okay, that's curious. Does he just do it automatically? Use.
Blondie won't let me touch any of the food.
Oh, okay. So maybe I use this with the fruit baskets. Right. There we go.
Okay. Here's another piece of fruit to add to the collection, as if they need it anymore.
Nah.
I can't eat it anyway.
No, it's true. Okay, so now... okay. Is there something... there's wood in here. Can I take some of the wood? Oh,
this wood doesn't look very tasty.
No, it doesn't, Benny, but we're going to take it anyway.
This wood doesn't look very tasty.
Okay, that's odd. So how do we pick it up? Take the wood.
This wood doesn't look very tasty.
Okay, that's odd. Take the wood. Maybe I need to look at the wood first.
A polished piece of wood. The villagers must use this for pulping the fruit.
Maybe.
This wood doesn't look very tasty.
Okay, that's really weird. I don't know why he won't take it. I want to take the wood.
This wood doesn't look very tasty.
Okay, that's very peculiar. That's very strange. I'm not sure. Maybe I need to talk to him first.
Blondie only seems to be interested in guarding the food.
So he does. So he does. Okay. Okay. I'm not sure about this.
This wood doesn't look very tasty.
Yeah, okay. That's very strange. I'm not quite sure why. Okay, maybe we need to... Oh, I know why it is. I know why it is. It's because we haven't done something. We haven't activated something. Okay. I know why it is. You need to talk to the boy first. So we've done this. Use the video screen.
Gather food, but don't give any of it to the deviant. He's not part of the community.
Fair enough, I suppose.
I'm too large to sleep there.
I'm well aware, Benny. I only wanted you to look at it, you know?
Looks like a primitive cradle. It's empty. I wonder where the baby is. Jesus, I'm hungry.
I really don't like the way he says that after that. You know, after looking at the cradle.
Vines. I wonder if they're edible.
That's weird, man. So let's go and talk to the boy again. Okay. Talk to the child. I looked at the village elder's video screen and found out there will be a sacrifice tomorrow.
I looked at the village elder's video screen and found out there will be a sacrifice tomorrow.
Another will die. The lottery will decide.
That's not good, is it? What else? Okay. I'll see you later. Okay, the village elder's video.
I need to go find some food. I'll see you later.
Okay, cool. Now, has that activated him? Yes! Okay, that's what it was. That's what we were doing wrong. So we are going to take the bag. Excellent. Can you see the portrait is changing? That's good. And because of that, I am going to bloody save it, I can tell you. Save. Okay, now. Alright. It's so precise and intricate, this game. How people did this without a walkthrough, I haven't the foggiest. But people did. People completed this when they were kids, when they were young. I never had a chance to play it when I was young, I'm sad to say. Okay, so if we talk to the boy. Anne wants to have a sacrifice tomorrow, even with the lottery bag missing. Why don't you hide in the hole just in case?
Am wants to have a sacrifice tomorrow, even with the lottery bag missing. Why don't you hide in the hole, just in case?
I afraid of hole. Need friend to hide with. You too big to go in hole.
Okay, yeah. All my friends are far away from here or dead. I have no friends to hide with
All
you.
my friends are far away from here or dead. I have no friends to hide with you.
Me good idea. I make friend and then I hide. You help me.
Okay. What can I do to help you make a friend?
What can I do to help you make a friend?
I need head for friend.
Yeah. Guess what we're going to use for that? I'll see what I can find.
I'll see what I can find.
Okay. Off we go. So now we're on a hunt for parts, basically. If we go back here, now we should be able to take the wood. I should think, anyway. If we go inside, will he let us? Walk to the food baskets, or is he not going to let us? No, I don't think he is. Walk to the wood. No. Okay, so we've got to go get another piece of
Won't let me
fruit.
near the food.
That's fine. See, everything is very precise. So now we need to use this, get another piece of fruit. Okay.
Mana from heaven.
Not really. It's it's very unpleasant, as you know, Benny. It makes you sick. Okay, so if we now give this to Zagard.
I think he wants me to put my fruit into a basket.
That's it. Okay. Everything has to be in the correct order. So if we now use fruit with the food baskets, there we are. And
Okay. Here's another piece of fruit to add to the collection, as if they need it anymore.
okay,
I can't eat it anyway.
and that's the biggest consideration. So if we look at the wood,
A polished piece of wood. The
Okay.
villagers must use this for pulping the fruit.
and if we take it, can we take it now?
Blondie won't let me touch any of the food.
No, I don't want the food. I want the wood.
I know someone who might like a piece of polished wood.
See, that's what you need to do. That's what you need to do. Everything needs to be in the exact correct order. Otherwise, it just doesn't work. Now, what else do we need? Okay. Right, let's have a look in here. I think there's something in... Oh, God, there's something twinging in my head. The vines.
Vines. I wonder if they're edible.
I think if you use them...
There's a loose wire among
There
these
we
vines.
go. That's what we need. The loose wire. Brilliant. How you would figure that out, I don't frigging know, but this is an old game, and this is what they were like, guys. They were so counterintuitive. Okay, I think now we need to go to the sacrifice area. Yes, so... junk, debris...
There's burnt plastic and twisted metal where bits and pieces of the woman should be. I wonder if they're going to bury the remains.
I don't know, but we're going to take one of them.
Here's an interesting piece of junk.
Yeah, you could say that. Okay.
I had lost interest in anything that wasn't edible until I met the boy.
Yeah, right. Okay, so that's good. There is one more thing we need to do, though, before we finish all of this. we need to go and get some redemption for Benny about his past. You remember the graves? And before we do this, I'm gonna save, because if you say the wrong thing here, then it fucks you over considerably. Okay, so let's save it, just in case. Shave, yes. Okay, continue. Now, I think we start with Murphy, if I remember correctly. So let's talk to Murphy.
You left me for dead in the field. The bullet in my brain came from your gun.
Okay. Do not say either of the first ones. For some reason, they fuck you over. Even though the first one sounds like a good thing to say, right? But no, do not say that. What can I do to prove that I am a different man? I suppose it's a case of talk being cheap, right? Just telling him, oh, I've learned to be compassionate doesn't mean anything.
What can I do to prove that I am a different man?
Give us proof of your newfound empathy.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so now we talk to Tuttle.
My tour of duty was almost over. But because I knew your secret, you held my head under the paddy water until I drowned.
Interesting.
Your secret died with me, and soon it will die with you.
What can I do to prove that I am a different man? I don't know if that's an allusion to the original short story, because you know in the short story, Benny is gay, and that's the big secret, you know? I don't know if that's true in the video game version. What can I do?
What can I do to prove that I am a different man?
Show us that you're able to think of someone other than yourself.
There we go. There we go. So now, if we talk to Thomas...
I tried to help Brickman, but you'd have none of that. If you couldn't carry your own weight, then you were worth more dead than alive, and anyone willing to carry some extra weight was a liability.
Okay, now I have the lottery bag. I think that's what you need now.
I have the lottery bag. No more villagers will be sacrificed.
You prove that you're capable of caring for others, and that's worth something.
Place the lottery bag into the earth. We will guard it.
Okay, that's brilliant.
We forgive you for what you've done to us, but we can't speak for your most tragic victim. Brickman's grave is under those vines.
Okay, that's brilliant. Now, there's something I've forgotten. I'm just going to go and get a piece of fruit. We need one more piece of fruit to plant on Brickman's grave. And that will... We'll look at the portrait again. It's changing quite significantly, which is great. There we go.
Mana from heaven.
Now, if we take that... God, it's been... I played this very late on when I had my first PC in the early 2000s, and I cannot remember much about it. I'll be honest, I can't remember... I remember, like, the story, but I don't remember much of how to do things. Okay, so... I think we need to push these vines. And that... There we go.
Brickman's grave.
Here we go. So let's talk to Brickman.
Hello, Commander. I'm not exactly happy to see you again. I last saw your face just before I got it right between the eyes.
Yeah, Benny was not a good guy in his original life. I stopped the lottery. Doesn't that prove... No. I have something to plant on your grave, okay?
I have something to plant on your grave.
At last,
There we go.
some compassion. Now I can finally rest in peace.
That's brilliant. That's really cool. Okay. All right, now we can go to the boy, and we're nearly done. Can you see how bright the green is around Benny now? The minute that turns white, we've done it. We've actually got the full quota of whatever, positivity, morality, whatever you want to call it. Okay, right. Let's talk to the child. Okay, here we are. I found this piece of junk. It looks kind of like a head.
I found this piece of junk at the altar. It looks kind of like a head.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. I can use this to make Doll's head.
No, this is all good. I found a piece of wood that could be used for a body.
I found a piece of wood that could be used for a body.
Thank you. I can use this to make Doll's body.
And finally, I found a piece of wire.
I found a piece of wire.
Thank you for help with Doll.
Okay.
Me go play in hole.
What? I'm not even gonna... Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so we can use the monitor now as well, and that will do something different.
It's about time you hid the kid. I was beginning to have my doubts about whether you'd make it this far, even with my help.
Who's that? Are you Am?
Are you M?
Heavens, no. I used to work for him, but now I'm working for the Russian.
Who is the Russian? The Russian, you see, this is an allusion to the mythology of the short story. So in the short story, Am is comprised of 3 artificial intelligences: the American supercomputer, the Russian one, and the Chinese one, that were all made to orchestrate the war that ultimately ended humanity. But they all came together and formed Am. But the different parts of Am's psyche are still, in this version, in the game, are still operating somewhat independently.
Who is the Russian?
Why, he's the one who's been helping you out. You didn't think Am would give the child the ability to make a translator on this video screen, did you?
Okay. You know who I am.
You know who I am?
Of course. I know all about your adventures in the village. They're a crazy bunch here with that lottery and all.
Okay. How can you help me?
How can you help me?
Now that you've shown your comrades that there's some hope for you, you should work on the person you wronged the most.
Okay. Thanks for your help.
Thanks for your help.
So that character or that version of Am will be helping all of the characters at different points, okay? So now, I think now we're nearly at the end of Benny's scenario, actually. So we're going to take a sleep. And when we wake up...
I wonder how the boy's doing in that hole.
I'm not even going to... I could make a joke. I'm not going to, though. I'm above it.
The boy's gone. The villagers must have found him.
Crap. So, let's head to the sacrifice site.
The village
Guess.
is quiet today. Too quiet.
Yeah, guess what we're going to have to do. Just take a wild guess. Shit. Okay, so we need to talk to the elder. Okay. Ask why everyone is gathered around the altar.
Who?
Tada Sramwan Bank.
Damn! Em must have told the villagers where I hid the lottery bag and the boy.
So that was useless. Okay, so plead with the village elder to release the boy.
Tatana Shama, halt!
They're going to sacrifice the boy unless I think of something quick.
Okay, so ask if you know. Offer to take the child's place. Obviously, right? Boom!
Nukom Vitastrawa.
And that should do it.
The elder seems amazed that I would show compassion to the boy, but I think he's going to go for it.
Yes! There's the white. We did it. Brilliant.
Why, the boy's giving me his doll. Gratitude for being spared the pain of being sacrificed. No, more than gratitude. Compassion. For me.
Yeah, so that went well. I'm sure you'll agree. Brilliant.
I send you out among the prey, and instead of indulging your hunger to keep me amused, you show them compassion. Better by now. Your reward will be more years of searing, blistering anguish, Benny.
Oh, nice. Thanks, Sam. So that's what you get, basically.
Who among you shall go next?
Okay, I think the next one we're going to do is Gorister. And this is an interesting one. This is very fascinating. Okay, so Gorister.
Now, I would not want you to think for a moment that I am not a grateful god. For 109 years I've kept you alive, so that I could savor your feelings of guilt over what happened to your wife. But now, to show my kindness, I'll give you a present in return. For all the hours of pleasure you've given me, I'll finally allow you to kill yourself.
Thanks, Sam. You're a doll.
What hellhole did that godless machine put me in this time?
I don't know, man.
Looks like some kind
Okay.
of ship, but the floor's too steady. Probably wants me to jump overboard.
Oh, it's not going to be that simple.
A sea of razor blades? Painful, but not deadly.
Yeah, that is the kind of thing that Am does, you know?
Real hospitable of you, Am. Bear, cockroach-infested, grease-stained
course.
accommodations.
Lovely. Okay, so what else have we got here? Look at Mirror. Ooh.
This hole in my chest aches like a son of a bitch.
Ouch. Ooh, so Gorister doesn't have a heart. Oh, there's a note on the floor. What's that about?
Someone must have slipped this under the door.
Oh, yeah?
It says, I'm a friend. Trust is essential. Never do what Am expects and always expect more than what seems possible.
Okay, so...
Am is playing a dangerous game here. And not just dangerous to you.
Mm-hmm.
Dangerous to himself as well.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, it disappeared. What kind of game is Am playing this time?
Okay, right. So, we need to leave. Let's walk to the door.
I've never seen anything like this in all the years Am's toyed with us.
No, this is interesting. Okay, so... nothing to look at here, but there are other cabins. So I'm going to have a look in these other cabins for now. Okay. Can we push it open or something? Hey, there we go. Excellent.
All
Ooh.
the cabins are alike.
They are, aren't they? It's quite difficult to figure stuff out here. There's that mirror again. Does he just do the same?
This hole in my chest aches like a son of a bitch.
Yeah, I bet it does, man. What have we got here? Book? I'm just going to quickly save it, because I'm not as familiar with Gorister, so I don't want to fuck it up. So there we go. Continue playing. So what's the book?
My name's printed on the front of this book.
Is it? How interesting. Can we take it?
Why, this book is little more than a pile of dust.
Oh. How strange.
Why, this book is little more than a pile of dust.
And also infested with stuff. Okay, that's odd. What else have we got? Sheets. I'll take those. They could be useful. Ooh, they don't look particularly salubrious, you know? But hey, what you gonna do? Okay. And what about this one? Let's push that one open as well, because... Oh, okay. Ooh.
I'm all alone here.
Yeah, looks like it, man. Looks like it. What the fuck is going on here? Don't know, but it's horrible. It's all pretty horrible. Can we look out the porthole? What's going on?
Jesus, that engine's huge.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. As you can see, Gorister's portrait is still black. Because we've resolved nothing yet. Okay. But we are making progress. Sort of. Alright. Now. I'm going to walk... Can we exit this way? I think we can.
My
Excellent.
stomach's growling.
That's it. Oh, don't you start as well, Gorister. Benny was bad enough. Okay, so... What have we got here? There's a hatch. Okay. Alright, let's have a look in here. Go on, Gorister, push it open. Hold on.
Where's the crew? I'm all alone here.
Yeah, oh god, what is with the tables? What has been going on here? It's weird. Oh god, what's with the state of the bunk?
Real hospitable of you, Am. Threadbare, cockroach-infested, grease-stained accommodations.
I think we want the pillow this time. Take the pillow.
A gun.
Oh!
It's heavy. Heavier than it ought to be.
Oh, how interesting. That's interesting. Another engine.
Jesus. That engine's huge.
That is my phone alarm. Hang on one moment. There we go. One of my many, many, many alarms. Okay. Interesting. I doubt that gun is going to be used for actual violence, you know. I don't think it's going to be that obvious. It often isn't in this game. Okay.
Someone sure trashed this place.
Yeah, you're not kidding, man. Okay.
Been one hell of a fight.
Okay. What's that?
This punch smells like gasoline.
Oh crap, yeah, we don't want anything to do with that.
This junk looks like it was knocked over in the fight.
A fight?
Blood here and God knows what else.
Wow, I wonder what happened. Okay. Interesting.
It
Ooh.
stinks in here.
I bet it does. There, ooh, okay. Got some ovens.
Looks like a gas oven.
That doesn't...
Enough to climb in.
Oh, don't, Gorister. Oh, a knife. Well, I'll take that. I'm sure that's going to be useful. And look, just under the oven. I'll take that. Okay. Okay, so I think if we use the knife with the rats, this scares them off. That's it, there we go.
Them away.
Yay, okay, and I think we can now... The bread, we can use the bread. Okay, look at that.
I'm no longer hungry, but I still feel empty.
Oh,
What's wrong with me?
interesting. I don't know, man. Cookbook?
An old cookbook.
Okay, use? Oh!
Here's a recipe for the milk of human kindness.
Oh!
Take the willingness to forgive and the will to be forceful. Mix the blood of innocence and the anger of the wronged.
Oh,
What kind
now
of crap is this?
that is actually very interestingly. That is how to solve this scenario in a very cryptic fashion. Okay. Okay, let's leave. Okay, I think we need to go back to the staircase. And if we go up the staircase, I think.
Big gray bags
Oh, wow.
of gas. I must be inside an airship.
Yeah, fuck, look at this. Now, can you see? There's like some stitching there. What is that?
We're at a level altitude.
Well, that's good to know, Gorister.
Some kind of warning light. The label says, power. It's not lit.
Okay, interesting. Stitching?
Someone's cut this fabric before. It's stitched closed.
So, if we use the knife with the stitching.
I've ripped a new hole.
Again, I'm not going to comment, it's too easy.
No doubt
Oh, wow.
about it now.
Cripe!
Am has put me on an Iron Zeppelin.
Wow!
Why would he give me a chance to escape?
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so if we use this with this.
These two sheets make a halfway decent rope.
Ahaha! And then we use this with this. Interesting, okay. Okay, I'm just going to save it just in case I screw this up. Save. There we are. Okay, continue playing. And I think that's Gorister's heart.
It's all wired up like some kind of weird guidance system.
Okay,
And with Am in control, I'm not gonna like where it's taking me.
yeah, right. Use rope.
I don't know what to do with this.
Oh, okay. I think if we just try to take the heart. There we go. He uses that because if you don't do that, he gets swept off. Excellent. Oh, look! A tiny bit of green as well. Brilliant.
This no-good heart of mine doesn't beat anymore.
Ooh, interesting. Oh, look at it.
There's a compass and wires attached to this heart.
That's very interesting. Okay. So now... Oh, these are airbags, so I think if we use the knife... Okay. Now I remember this. If you do this wrong... the ship descends too quickly. You only need to do
rushing out.
2. If you do too many, then the ship crashes. We only want to do 2. There we go.
Something feels different.
There we go. That's the sign. Okay, so to the stairs.
Why is that alarm going off?
Okay, so if we go this way. And I think we need to go this way to find...
What a stench.
This is it?
It smells like piss, rotting meat.
Okay. Okay, interesting. What have we got going on? Cages?
These poor creatures' brains are feeding electricity to the engines.
Yeah, it runs on cruelty, believe it or not.
This lever is labeled motivator.
Okay. Okay, what's this? Engine?
This engine isn't as ruggedly built as it first looked.
Yeah, I think
Some loose wires hanging out.
I can destroy it. There we go.
The metal in the fork short-circuited the engine wiring.
Brilliant. That's really good, okay? Okay. Now. Okay, now, let's have a look. The bloody key.
Here's a key. It must be for opening the cages.
Oh, okay. So let's take it.
It's locked in tight.
Okay,
Wait, here's a sign. To remove key, push lever.
Okay. Let's do it. So where's the lever? Okay, push the lever.
I can't take the whole friggin' world with me.
Okay, I meant to press push.
Nothing's happening.
No, it's not. It doesn't need to. Now you should be able to take the key.
I've got the key, but the blood of these poor creatures is on my hands.
Okay. Now, let's go back to the dining room. The dining room! It's a Resident Evil reference, by the way. Oh, it's... Yeah, okay. That's exactly what we needed to do.
But where?
That's brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. Is that the dining room? Yes, okay. Tablecloth. Now, I can use these to wipe my hands.
I've washed my hands of the past.
Excellent. Excellent. There's a lot of symbolism in the game you need to interpret in order to make it to sort of solve the puzzles, and it's it's oblique. If you don't know what you're doing, I don't know how you do it. I have no idea. Okay, right. Now, I'm just going to go back to the engine room briefly. There should be this. This is what we need. You see, it's very difficult to make out, but this is what we need. Let's look at that.
The bottle's filling up with a milky liquid from the cage's feeding tubes.
Take. Okay, that is absolutely essential. Okay. So now we should be able to exit the airship. By using this. Okay.
Some roadside honky-tonk with my name on it.
We did it. Brilliant. This is progress. This is all really good. And I think for now, my loves, I'm going to quickly save it. And we will leave Gorrister's very oblique and weird scenario here. Until next time, my loves, bye-bye.